you go. There's my opening look. I just dropped a photo. Let's see. Oh, it's me and my brother. Aw. My fat ass sat on the floor and it knocked the photo over. This is when his 18th birthday and I bought him his first tattoo. As he mentioned, my wedding toast. Anyway, I guess that's what YouTube needs to hear about. Ah. Okay, I could start this over, but I'm too lazy. Okay. Hey guys, it is Lindsay, FlyeGirl Fitness, coming into you with my week 173 post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. So into the numbers. Also, it's the first time I've done a computer video, and it's been a really long time, like going off my laptop instead of my phone. It's been a really, really long time since I've done one from my bedroom. So welcome to my boudoir if you haven't been here in a while. So I started the 2-week pre-op diet at 301.2. Day of surgery, which was December 5th, 2013, here in Portland. I was 291.8. My lowest weight thus far was 181.2. I came into, my highest regain weight was 229. I came into 2 weeks ago, I didn't make a video last week, was 220. I come into today at 222. So that's a 2-pound gain in the last 2 weeks. Not totally surprised, but a little bit surprised, and I'll tell you what's up. So, well, actually, I'm not going to actually go too far into that, but I will say this. I've been really, really busy. I've had a lot of social events the last couple of months, but especially the last couple of weeks. So there's been wine, and my food has been pretty good, though. I mean, I've been super impressed and proud of myself. I'm not, obviously, because of all of those things, 100% on keto, but I'm still doing pretty low carb. So yeah, like I'm still feeling really good about that, and that's a huge accomplishment for me. Overall, my eating, I feel good about. So yeah, although I went to a birthday weekend this last weekend, and I ate great, but all of my calories were liquid. Like, we had mimosas all day Saturday. We went out Friday night for St. Patrick's Day. I was at the coast. I was about 5 hours away from home. I'll get to why that's relevant in a minute. And let me get this down a little bit so you can see. By the way, this shirt is a shirt that Lauren picked out for me. You can kind of see that I'm wearing a white bra, which I don't appreciate, but I've kind of changed my mind about it. Like, I know she thought it was really cute, and we kind of had to see how it would if it would show if I sweat, because I sweat a lot. But it's really not as flattering as I originally thought it was. And people who've seen me in it actually never choose me to wear this shirt. They always choose something else. But I'm going to wear it tonight just to see if I feel comfortable in it. And, you know, it's fine. It's cute. It'll fit. It'll probably look better if I lost 10 pounds. Go figure. So, anyway, the tag's off, so it's mine. Okay, so I was 5 hours away from home. We went out for St. Patrick's Day, which was my girlfriend's birthday, on Friday, and we had a huge beach house, and there's like anywhere between 8 and 12 of us, I think, throughout the weekend. I left Sunday at 11:30, but, you know, so we drank Friday night, we drank all day Saturday. I didn't drink Sunday. I haven't had a drink since Saturday, but I mean, like, all of my calories came, like, I ate 3 meals a day with minimal snacking, and it was like chicken salad, chorizo breakfast tacos, and I had like one hand-pressed corn masa tortilla, and I just made it into like a little salad instead of like an actual taco. Cabbage rolls. What did we have for dinner the second night? What did we have for dinner the second night? The first night was cabbage rolls. The second night was something else. But anyway, it was all clean, good, whole food. Eggs and cheese, bacon, things like that. So, but all of my calories came from alcohol because I was hanging. And, you know, actually, I didn't do too bad there either. I mean, it could have been worse. Definitely could have been worse. We had a blast. I haven't laughed so hard so long. So it was a really, really fun time. But the thing that I thought would kind of counteract that is that I got sick on my way home on Sunday, as in I thought maybe I had food poisoning or something, but about an hour into the trip, I started getting really sleepy, and I was kind of on windy coastal roads, so I had to stop and pull over. And I took like I got a Red Bull and some water, and I went to the car and I slept for like 35 minutes. And then I got back in the car and I drove another like 3 hours, like 2.5 hours, 3 hours ish. And I guess probably 2 hours. And I was probably 2 hours into the trip. That's right. I was about 2 hours into the trip when it started. And by the time I got to kind of the halfway point, I guess, between my house and it's about 250 miles. It should be with like 2 pee breaks, about 5-hour drive if there's minimal traffic, right? When I got to the halfway point, I went into a Starbucks and I lost my guts everywhere. Like, not all over the Starbucks, but in the bathroom. I was in the bathroom for like 20 minutes. And then it started on the other side. So I was getting it from both ends. I was super sick. And I was still like 2 solid hours away from home. Like an hour and a half, 2 hours. It took me 8 hours to get home because I kept having to stop and throw up or sleep or whatever. And I came home with 104-degree fever. It dropped pretty quickly down to like 102.5. I took some Tylenol and I was in bed by like 8 o'clock. So I probably was averaging around 800 calories between Sunday, because I ate breakfast on Sunday and I didn't eat, other than some Gatorade, because my husband bought full sugar Gatorade, and other than like 1 cup of that, I didn't eat or drink really anything else all day other than like a coffee early in the morning. So I was averaging about 800 calories between Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I had stopped throwing up on Sunday, but I continued with the other side of things. And finally I took some Imodium like late Monday afternoon, and that finally kind of helped things a little bit. And I was really good about drinking, and I mixed some sugar-free Gatorade with water, and I was sipping on that throughout the last couple days. So I was surprised to see 222 because I had seen 220, and I was like, great, I stayed the same. But when I started eating again, like I'm having this weird, okay, so a couple things weird about that is, if anybody has ever watched my original, like, first month's videos, you know that my first 10 days or so after surgery, like, my recovery was tough. And I couldn't keep any fluids down. So obviously I'm on a liquid diet when you first have VSG, right? But, like, I don't know if anybody else had hernia, I thought maybe it was hernia repair at the time, but I actually had all this pain, like, right here. Right after surgery. And, I was kind of thinking like hernia, like right where my esophagus meets my stomach. Like, I don't know. It was kind of like right here. And because I couldn't, like, every time I would take more than any fluid in at all, I would dry heave because I didn't have anything to throw up, but there was all the spasming. And so it was sore. So anyway, 3.5 years go by. I'm 3.5 years out now, or 3 years and 4 months or whatever. 3 years and 3 months. Whatever. Over 3 years out. Such a dork. And I threw up, on Sunday, and then obviously after my initial heave, and I hadn't really had anything to eat or drink in several hours when I lost all of it. Everything else was just dry heaving. So, I lost like this. I had a cup in the car because what am I supposed to do, right? Like, I have to get home. So I had a cup in the car and I only lost about this much of fluids, but I was like probably another hour worth of, so not Monday night, or not Sunday night, but Monday, even though I hadn't thrown up all Monday night, I wake up in the middle of the night with that same soreness, like a intense pain in that sternum and the only thing I could liken it to was my muscle was sore. Like, my stomach was sore, like the muscles that work in there from the retching. So that was a strange thing to experience because I haven't had the flu since I had surgery. I've had some colds, but I haven't been sick like that since I've had surgery. So that was weird. I haven't had a fever that I know of since surgery either. And I've been having these weird so yesterday I was definitely feeling better, but I kind of still took half a day off work and just rested. And I was like down for the count by 6 o'clock. I was exhausted by 6 o'clock because I'd worked half a day. I watched some Netflix. I laid around. But by 6 or 7, I was like, I mean, I still went to bed at like 9 or 9:30, but I was exhausted. So I knew my energy wasn't quite up to par yet. Today, I feel much, much better, 100% back to myself, blah, blah, blah. But today and yesterday, I've been able to eat and all that stuff, but I can only eat a little bit. My sleeve is super tight. And I'm kind of vacillating between, like, basically I'm hungry every 2 hours. So I'm either ravenously starving, but then I'm full in like 4 bites. And sometimes I'm actually hungry while I know I'm full. So it's like this, like, my brain is so confused about these signals that my stomach is giving it. Like, am I hungry? Am I thirsty? Like, I've been drinking water before eating, just, like, not right before, but, like, eating to be like, is this a thirst signal? Because sometimes I feel hungry when I'm thirsty. Or am I actually hungry? Like, what is this? So it's been a weird few days. I'm not going to lie. It's adventures in sleeving, let me tell you. Anyway, so my goal for April is to continue to moderate my alcohol intake. I am going on a date with my husband tomorrow. I may or may not have a glass of wine. And I'm going on to game night with my family on Sunday, and I most certainly will have a glass of champagne there because I brought some champagne from Aunt, and she'll want to share, and it's really good. But my goal is to if I'm gonna drink, stay on the, it's gonna kind of stay on the weekends and not to drink every day. Like there was a 2-week period since I came into last time, really, where I was drinking more days than not again. So also I haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks. With all my traveling and all the drinking, I haven't been to the gym. So I think the last time I went to the gym was right when I came back from Boston. And my workout thing, it feels like it's like I'm kind of done with the routine I've got right now. So I'm going to come back to that. And I'm going to either do what Lauren's routine is right now for a couple months, like 2 months, and then switch it up. Or I'm going to go and do Move Fitness, or both. Because Move Fitness, there's a gym local here that does like that heart rate, like Orange Theory, but it's not actually called that there, but it's the same concept. I have a 2-week trial there, but if the heart rate part isn't part of it, then I only get to do yoga and Zumba, and then I won't join the gym because that's not what I want. So I need to clean out my spare room too, because I wouldn't mind working out home more, doing a little bit of like T25, some more intense cardio, things like that. So I'm going to mix it up again, but I'm going to decide by Monday what I'm going to be doing and hit the ground running with that. So yeah, I mean, 222, I'm down 5 pounds this year, almost 3 months. It's still 5 pounds, but it's like, I'm not happy with that. That's not where I was expecting to be at this point in the game. I'm not perfect, but I try really hard, and I'm just going to keep trying. I'm not going to give up on myself. I've also, I know that the last video I talked about, like if I never lost any other weight, like I'd be happy. And I think I'm coming to realize, like, I do want better. I do deserve better. And if I continue to try and work and this is all I get, like it's all I get, but I'm not giving up. And I also really just don't have time. I know that I'll probably phase out of this, but right now my mentality is I don't have time to be this hard on myself. I don't have time to be this dissatisfied. Like, I'm a worthwhile person. I'm moderately intelligent. I'm even moderately humorous. Like, I have a good life. I'm happy. Like, what do I have? Like, so my stomach is bigger than I prefer. So my thighs are big. I have tree trunk legs. I can't ever change the fact that I have tree trunk legs. I can't. I was born with them. Like, I could weigh 4 pounds. I'd still have tree trunk legs. Probably never will wear a calf boot a day in my life. So do I need to, like, lose sleep about it? Like, is my nutrition online? Am I doing what I can? Is my drinking moderated? That's an issue. Not just weight. Other issues. Please don't comment on that. I really already know. These kinds of things. Those are the things I need to be focusing on instead of being unhappy with my body. There are things I'm unhappy with, but like, is it worth that much time and energy? Like all I can just do is keep doing better. I'm not giving up. That's the key, I think, for me right now. Okay, well, I don't know how that turned into 15 minutes because I really thought it was going to be like a 4-minute video. But I expect to be back in with you guys next week. I'm going to enjoy the weekend. I'm not giving myself leeway. It's not like, oh, I'm going to go and start Monday like I started today. You know, like I'm doing everything I can to I'm not starting today. I've been doing what I've been doing this whole time. I've just been kind of in and out of the whole keto thing in terms of, you know, I was really sick the other day and I had a half a sandwich. You know, I actually was still under like 30 grams of carbs, so it wasn't the worst thing. Or 40. You know, like it's still a low carb diet. So, you know, I know keto is its own separate thing, and like getting into ketosis does its own separate thing. And right now I'm just doing what I can to get there, and I'm not going completely off the rails. And so if 50 grams of carbs is my bad days, I still really feel good about that, you know? So that's where I'm at, you guys. Keep it fly out there, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.